Greetings YouTube, Cross-Train here from World of Tanks, and today I have a replay for you in my Comet, the Tier 7 British medium tank. And this is my finest game. I'm going to go ahead and get started. This is my finest game in this tank, and I'm probably one, maybe two battles away, with the 5x weekend this weekend anyways, probably two battles away from getting out of this tank and into the Tier 8 Centurion 1. So in this tank has a nice combination of speed, and it's got a ridiculous rate of fire, again for a Tier 7 at 3.37 seconds per shot. It's pretty soft all the way around. It got a lot of flat edges to be shot, but again, using this thing's speed and rate of fire, it does only put out 148 pen and 140 damage on average with this gun, so it has a very low alpha output, but again it fires every 3.37 seconds, which is pretty quick. So I'm going to take up an aggressive forward position in the town here. You can see I've got a couple other mediums with me, as well as a T-25-2 tank destroyer, Tier 7 American tank destroyer, and we are going to take up position in town here. I can't see anything here, so I'm going to move up. The Easy 8 is taking that left edge, so I'm going to move around here to the right. And we've got an ARL-44 that's going to show up. So again, this tank, I really have enjoyed it pretty much immensely. I don't mind the low alpha. I love rate of fire guns, which is one of the reasons why, for me, I kind of preferred the second Russian TD line, which nobody likes because of its low alpha. But I liked it because of the speed and flexibility and rate of fire that I could get out of it. So that's one of the reasons why I just love this. That Panther just made a fatal mistake right there. He just snapped a shot right between the Fury and myself. So anyways, we are up in the village here. We've got three tanks out in front of us. One of them is now gone. The TOG down here, and I get tagged, and I decide I'm not going to fix it. I'm just going to go ahead and beat on this TOG here, who hasn't hurt me yet, and we are just beating the crap out of him. In fact, he's gone. So I decide I'm going to lead us around, and fortunately the other two guys do come with me. I auto-aim him right here and do not penetrate him from the front. Track him right there, and then I'm going to set him on fire right here. But somebody's going to come in and get the kill shot before he burns out. So I just got shot, no damage for PZ-38NA all the way over there, and I got to take care of him real quick. Again, so I got 2 kills right now. We've got a TOG out in front of us. I'm going to take one blind shot here. Then we get this 25-2 that, again, these poor guys are just getting peppered by us here in the field. And they are not going to survive contact. Somebody's going to take them out. And then, so I move up, see this Artie, who is actually drowning himself. Good Lord, really, dude? Just fight it out like a man. Take somebody with you or something. Regardless, the TOG sitting over there, I'm not sure what he's doing. I don't even see him fire, but as this Fury comes over, sits right in front of me, so I gotta move up. And, we just pick him, all 1,400 of his hit points, we pick apart that fast with 3 or 4 of us shooting at him. So Artie just fired right behind me. I seem to be an Artie magnet most days, but they're already down to 2 tanks left. I decide, well, the Churchill's now gone. I decide to go after Artie, and this game is not even 5 minutes old, and just like that, it's over 15-2. You could see our tanks coming down from the heavy valley that's up there. By heavy valley, I mean the valley where all the heavies play. and we are moving into their spawn. This was a crazy, fast game. The 3 or 4 of us are in the city. All of us survived, despite having 3 tanks in the city with us, as well as being shot several times from across the valley in along this ridge or along this here. We were taking some shots over there as well, but we were able to eliminate every one of those targets from the city, take those out, and the Artie drowned himself, and we were able to finish this thing off. 10 minutes and 34 seconds left in the battle, which means this thing was only 4 minutes and 26 seconds long. It was just a romping. I got in that small amount of time, I did 1,937 damage, received 214. Actually, look at this. I bounced 1 and 3 no damage shots. Had the only shot that I took that damaged me was when I was charging an ARL 44. He put one in me that took me for 224. So this is a great little tank. It's fast. The rate of fire is ridiculous. Alpha is low, but when you get a rate of fire this fast in less than 5 minutes, I was able to pump out almost 2,000 damage, just 140 hit points at a time. So let's take a real quick look at the post-game stats. And you can see that this is just good enough for a second-class mastery badge. Yeah, this is the best I've done in this tank. I like this line of tanks. I like the Cromwell as well. I still have the Cromwell. I probably will not keep the Comet once I buy the Centurion tomorrow or whenever it is that I get it in the next day or so. But I may buy it back one day because it is a fun tank. It is has a lot less alpha than my T20 American Tier 7 medium, but fires significantly faster, and obviously doesn't have the same hull as or turret as the T20, which, like most American tanks, if you can get it hull down and hide that, or hull down and hide the hull, then you can do some work in that thing. But it is a fun tank. It's fast. It's flexible. It again puts out a lot of fire. So again, it's 5 times weekend, so 6885 in XP. Let's see, from a damage perspective, I did have the top damage on this team, top damage overall, 1900. This Panther M10, who's an extremely good player as well, fire in a box. Nice game at 1722. T25 AT was 1700. You can see the guys with me in town were 1410, we're 11, we're 1200. So we did a lot of work there in town as well. And then, as you can see, it took 18 shots, 17 hit, 16 of them were pens. So that's pretty good for me, anyways. 1937. I took 5 shots. I received 2 penned, 3 were non-pens, so I actually deflected 290 armor in this thing, about 700 assist damage, and drove about 1 2/3 kilometers, which is basically in a straight line from our cap to their cap with a small detour through this town. So this is a great little tank. If you haven't played it yet, I certainly recommend this line so far. It's been good all the way up for the most part, and the Cromwell was certainly good, and the Comet has been good, and I'm looking forward to the Centurion when I get it. And of course, on my way to the FV 4202, which is a Tier 10 British medium. So until next time, this is Crosstrain from World of Tanks, and I will see you on the field. Peace.